I have no idea what's ultimately going to happen to me. I think I'm in a pretty good position. I think we made a great movie. I think it's going to do well, reasonably well. I hope so. But again, regardless of that, if they decide at some point that, hey, this is the way we got to go, I mean, them's the breaks. That's how it goes. And I hope that people enjoyed, at whatever point I finished playing the role of Shazam, I hope people enjoyed my tenure playing the role and that they come with me to whatever else I get to go and do. That's it. Okay. So I don't want to, it's hard for me to see all these random comments and like basically lies and things that people are throwing around online and not want to respond, because I hate lies. I hate deceit. I hate injustice so much. And so I want to set records straight. By the way, so does James. He's been doing this for a long time. That's why he's so active on Twitter, because he really wants people to know what's up truly and wanting to set records straight. And so it's, that's why you'll see action from me or him or other people coming to defense. It's not because we want to get tied up in some random argument with an internet troll. It's because we're trying to help cut through all of this random, deceitful banter that just keeps going around and around, because a lot of people who are very good, kind people who really like Shazam or these other things are getting worried, like, oh, is this all falling apart? Is this all going away? Everyone just take a breath. I know we've seen some characters, some actors that are taking an exit, and I know that's difficult. That's difficult for even me. You know what I mean? I was hoping I got to work with a lot of these folks, but it's just not the way it's going to go down right now. And I think you all need to, whoever out there is still like all drummed up and pissed off, like just trust that James is so, look, if you haven't watched what he did with Guardians, which was a total niche property that he actually brought really awesome life to, and his reboot of Suicide Squad, that was better than the first one. He really made something incredible there. He understands comic books, guys. He understands world building. He understands how to do right by the canon and also by the characters and also by the audience. And Peter's there to be he's an incredible diplomat and business person. I've worked with him now for years. Just breathe. It's going to be okay. It's going to be better than okay.
And there's more excitement coming your way from Disney.
What's going on, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? It's your boy, the Truth31. Hit like, subscribe for all that DC goodness on that face, neck, and chest. Damn, I haven't done that intro in a long time. But all joking aside, all kidding aside, I actually agree with Zachary Levi on most of the points that he brought up. Number one, the reason why he's doing this video is because he's aware that he's going to be, cut loose. The Shazam, I think he's done. I think he's over. I think he's aware that it's over. And he's basically trying to do as much as he can to, promote Shazam, save Shazam at the box office, because even if it does phenomenally well, which I don't think it will, I think it'll do decent numbers, it's still going to be out. So he's done. He knows this. And number two, the fact that he's trying to just quell all the rumor mills and all the nonsense that's going on with Twitter right now with the hashtag #FriJamesGunn, which I'm on record for saying I think that's the stupidest hashtag and people are just wasting their time because of the whole entitlement. We are an entitled fan base. It is what it is. And this is the result of scoopers like shitosities, like Scoop My Nuts, telling you every single day that the Snyderverse is going to happen. 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 And most of these fanboys are going to believe them because they want this to happen. They want the Snyderverse so bad that they'll listen to anyone that will tell them anything that they want to hear. So when it doesn't happen, when they say, guys, Snyderverse is not happening, it's almost like a whiplash, like a hard whiplash. Like, wait, what? And they can't process that it's not going to happen. They literally cannot process this information. Like, no, it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. And James Gunn is like, listen, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go in a different direction. This is the direction that I'm gonna go in, and you don't have to like it. You can hashtag #FriJamesGunn. You can call me names, this and that, but at the end of the day, this is what I was hired for. I was hired to do a job. I was hired to do one single job, and that's bring back DC back to its prominence that it once was. Because right now, DC is in shambles right now. It's not just the Snyderverse, it's with everything else, with the debt and all that nonsense. So James Gunn has one job to do, and that's just deliver great movies. Now, with the whole Studio Squad that Zachary Levi mentioned, I agree. Studio Squad is a piece of shit. That movie is god-awful because it's a music video. That's what it is. Now, will we ever get the Ayer cut? I don't know. I hope we do. I hope James Gunn does a solid to David Ayer and completes his whole Snyderverse saga and gives us the Ayer cut. Will it happen? Maybe, maybe not, but I'm still going to hashtag for that because I think that's a real shot, especially with, David Ayer and James Gunn being friends. And even though I did not like the Suicide Squad, James Gunn, the Suicide Squad, I can acknowledge that it's a well-made movie that just didn't resonate with me. That's what it is. And just like Peacemaker did not resonate with me. But that doesn't mean that, I'm going to just throw away everything James Gunn and have no faith at all of him trying to helm this DC universe because I don't know. I don't know. He could do an amazing job. He could very well do a brilliant job. Now, I'm not going to trust James Gunn yet. I'm not going to put my trust in him fully until I see what he does with the future DCU films under the Gunn Saffron regime. If that Superman movie comes out under the Gunn Saffron regime and it's amazing and it blows me away, then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to be a lot more trusting with James Gunn and his universe. But if that first Superman film comes out and it's absolutely horrid, then we're going to have a problem. Then I'll be like, okay, James Gunn, this, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is not the direction that I want. This is not going to work out. So the pressure is on James Gunn to deliver something truly spectacular to get the general audiences back on board with DC and most of the fan base back on board. I think most of the DC fans are willing to give DC a shot. It's just the minority. Sorry, we are what we are. We are the minority that are telling you like, no, we're not going to accept anything under James Gunn. Okay, well, do you? But I agree with Zachary Levi. I think he knows he's done. And I agree that we just need to calm down. Everything's going to be okay, like he says in the video, and just wait and see what happens. Let's just take a deep breath, calm down, have a Coke and a smile, go on Pornhub and just relax and just wait and see what Gunn does. If he does great, awesome. If he shits the bed, it is what it is. All right? Love you all. Stay safe. Merry Christmas. Mwah. Big kiss.
Excuse me. Have to visit men's room.